Am I coming in clear?
Yes. Congrats, Dustin.
Thank
Do you
you.
think you had done enough to win the fight before the scorecards were read?
Absolutely. Yeah, I did more than him, I believe, and he had my back most of. I don't want to say most of the time, but when he controlled it, he just didn't do much with it, you know. And when I was in control, I was chopping on him, you know. I was breaking him down, I was moving him, and so yeah, absolutely, I felt like I did enough.
It seemed like he was a little puzzled, and I've seen some people weigh in with their own scorecards who thought that he did enough. You think that's ludicrous?
Yeah, a little bit, absolutely. I was landing better strikes than him, standing, moving and grooving, and I have three judges that thought the same thing tonight. So yeah, absolutely.
How do you manage to keep your composure and game plan when he's got your back like that, when you're in a dangerous spot, but you countered without panic, it seems like?
Hey, I've been in there. I've been in worse storms than that. You know what I mean? So experience, being an experienced guy, knowing that he gasses, you know, going into the second and third round, and I don't. So that gave me comfort and self-confidence and just believing like this is my fight. No matter what happens, I'm gonna continue to, you know, chop on him, and that's what I did. So it's believing in my training as well. I train with a lot of good guys, and they all stay chopping as well. So that gives me confidence as well, and the capability to stay calm when I need to.
Did you think that you had broken him at the end? I think at the first round, you looked like you nearly finished him. You had one arm underneath his neck. He was saved by the bell. But he kept going and coming back at you in the second and third round. What surprised you about that? Because it seemed like he was shoulder slumped. He was breathing heavy after the first round.
Oh, nothing surprised me. He's a tough guy, you know. I knew that he's going to continue to keep coming, and going into the second and third, everybody's got these little bursts that, you know, an experienced guy like myself is going to say, okay, it's a burst, hustle through it, and that's what I had to do. And it's 3 rounds, you know. Flyweights can go 3 rounds and continue to move, and I just do it at a little faster pace.
Do you think that your style is underappreciated maybe by fans in the flyweight division? I know that a lot of people, or even the lighter weight division, because how fast guys move, you just have complete control as well. You can go 100%. If you get your arms around somebody's waist, you can shut them down immediately.
Yeah, any real fan is going to have appreciation for what I do. You know, somebody that has worked with a flyweight and sees how much detail goes into these fights. You know, a lot of the big guys can't do what we do, and I'm one of the best at my division doing what I do. So lack of knowledge on some of the people who don't appreciate it, who just want to see that big knockout. You know, they come for the last 2 fights tonight, and that's it. The real fans are sitting out there the first fight all the way to the end.
I know you're happy with the win, but how happy are you with your performance, and how closely did that play out to what you had game planned for?
Yeah, I needed this win. I needed this win to go the direction that I'm going, which is to the top, which is forward, you know. I'm very hard on myself, and I would love to go out there and get another 15-second knockout, you know, coming off of that. I had high expectations for myself, but hey, a win is a win in this division, and like I said, I'm working with the very best in the world in the flyweight division in the UFC. So to go out there and put away a guy like that, that takes a lot of skill. You know, his jiu-jitsu is very good. I was able to keep my composure and work through it, get through it, and then do a little chopping on him. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I was able to accomplish.
How busy are you hoping to be in 2018, and who makes sense for you next?
Anybody ahead of me makes sense. You know, I'm ready all the time. I work continually on every aspect of mixed martial arts. Like I said from the very beginning, you can't do this forever, you know, and if you love to compete like I do, you stay ready, you stay in the gym, you stay trying to get better. So, you know, with Demetrius trying to fight TJ or vice versa, TJ trying to fight Demetrius, if that gives me more time to get that much better. You know, our champion is preoccupied with somebody right now that's not in our weight division. I don't know the details of that, if he's going up, if he's coming down. I don't think he's going up. So, yeah, if he comes down, you know, that gives me that much more time to get in another guy, maybe 2 guys. Let's see what the UFC has to offer. You know, they're very best at matchmaking in their job, and I trust them, and staying ready is what I do. So, you know, I'll stay as busy as they want me to.
Perhaps the only guy you wouldn't fight in your division that is ahead of you is Sergio Pettis, with your former teammate.
Is he the only guy I wouldn't fight?
That you wouldn't fight in your division?
He's not going to be my first pick. No. Hey, this is a fight game. You know, we can put our stuff aside and we can scrap. That's for sure for the right price. Ask him. He'll do it. I'm sure. But no, we trained together for a long time. We're good friends, and that's not going to be my first pick. No.
Who else would you like to fight next?
Anybody. There's what, 10, 11 guys ahead of me. I'll fight somebody behind me. It doesn't matter. But the direction I'm going is forward, and you know, you don't move forward leaps and bounds when you're fighting guys behind you. You know, I think that's maybe the third guy that I fought that was ranked behind me. And so yeah, I want to move up.
Thanks, Dustin.
Yeah. Thank you guys.